because I don't know, but I know I get some Mariska because I live with my dad in my comfort. But you know, if you come with the same madness, then I root finger out too. Because if you look on the Bowman game, I'm accept defeat, you know. I mean, I come and find excuses like the United fans and my Arsenal fans, man. Me as a City fan, I just take my licks. But what I will say is that look how consistent I am with Pep and the madness. Yeah, my brother will number 8 named Matej Kovacic. I like Kovacic. Kovacic if I play 40 games, Kovacic only play like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And in a must-win game versus Bournemouth, Pep Guardiola, you have Kovacic where you know used from last year and he just come back with the year. Like you use him in a midfielder in the game, a must-win game. You know, continue with the Bernardo side of Roger and make sure he start. You have to put Kovacic, and when I see second run, you want to put on 4 or 5 man. It was ridiculous. I'm going to tell you, every time when he do a madness and he win, me as a City fan start because, you know, I tell him, say, yeah, he find something. Why did he start on full foot side against Crystal Palace and he beat them 3-0? I worst thing. Because the following game now, my face Chelsea. Oh, Marmouche did so well the other game. Let us start Marmouche versus Crystal Palace. As second half, he could wait till the halftime with a blow. As a blow and take Marmouche off of the field.
Mm-hmm.
It just crazy him always do them thing.
You lose that better squad argument too, you know, the Brazilian guy and Marmouche and them man already my boss. So you lose that argument as well.
But that's kind of bad man on the phone, no efficient with set pieces. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. And I look forward to Eric call more and call and could get you because me Eric I talk about the game with PSG and Bayern as if to say if Bayern did this that mean Arsenal don't have Hurricane. I mean love soccer.
They're gonna beat up Bayern Munich this season.
Yes, better.
Hold on, I'm gonna beat up Bayern Munich easily this season.
What I
mean by them being a Hurricane. I'm gonna beat up Hurricane this season. What's up your mouth?
You understand it's a long time no much, alright? You see that my mind as a football fan with the years of experience I have, I'm always use this with Madrid especially. Champions League start to me February. We are doing a little group stage and look at that no count. February onward and let the Champions League start. And we should know better. Because I think with the final now, they struggled last year and then reach February, business time, same thing. And I same thing this
year. I won't say the way how you did, but you have a point still.
February start.
Is that different? No. Me no agree about February start. But what happened in the group stage is irrelevant at this stage.
You're not joking.
What do you mean by a joke thing? What is wrong with Higgins? When you use some words, you can't say the man thing a joke. I'm saying to you, I agree with you that what happened in the group stage is irrelevant now. So, but don't say you say it's a joke thing, like what you say, Champions League is a joke thing.
No, because people are used.
Okay. I see.
Use the Bayern game for mark down PSG as if the PSG can defend. Which other team left in that competition?
No, but what the first one showed is that because it's not like Bayern Munich came to the Emirates and decided to give Arsenal the victory. You know, it showed that Arsenal does have the potential to beat any team.
It's a poor argument.
Man says a poor
because you might tell you why.
Or sell Bayern Munich come sell out the game.
Arsenal like FA Cup, so Southampton show say they have potential to beat any team. Correct?
No man, that a buck up something, man.
Buck ups, right?
Yeah, man, that a.
I buck up.
But me, I wasn't beaten in the first round, so I can't buck up with me. I get man, raise 11, man. Me no kill with the Everton and Bournemouth thing. I mean, one I said that those games are tough games. I come around up your mouth and get licked, man. You not learn. I get, man.
You can dip on a streak, but within the streak, you have a buck up victory.
I get. Why you not learning from what happened to you last week?
Can you be?
I get. I didn't. I warn you about the Bournemouth and Everton games away from home. That you were drop points in those games. And you challenged me and you lost the argument.
Tell me my time to talk.
No, and tell the listeners that I warned you in your phone and on the radio the other day. Go on, tell them.
Can I respond now?
Yes.
The momentum changed in the Everton game when my defender stupidly and carelessly passed the ball to the defender. So, relax.
But if it was Burnley, the whole on, listen to the point. Listen and learn. No, it's a good. Hold on, man. Let me counter that half decent point. Yes, Gehi erred when he passed by the ball. But I'm saying to you, if you were playing Burnley Highgate and he passed by the ball and Burnley scored, you still would have killed Burnley.
No.
So the reality is that because you're facing, we learn sports, what man and I learn from the radio. The reality is when you make mistakes, like listen up, I get man, I learn. Stop saying no. Hey, turn on him, I get man. Turn on, I get man.
No man, this no. Between it,
no, but him cannot even say no.
Yeah, but try work it that way, no.
No, but him keep on saying no. I get. The greater the team is that you're facing, the more likely are you get hurt when you make mistakes. Film time now. Yes, you don't agree with that?
I don't know. From why I don't know why I have to keep on doing this. Because the conversation as I get more and more embarrassing. But I keep on have to flex. My experience muscle. Like a years of me I did.
No, sir.
So I improve again. When I come to 5 games left and I tight, I mean I said it's big ball and ball. I could have Wolves, I could have Burnley, I could have Luton Town. When you're in a them high pressure game and you make a mistake like that, and your nerves saga all over the place. I not say opponent number in terms of quality, but in a title race, 5 games left, 4 games left, I could have Wigan. I could have one struggling Burnley team. If you make a mistake and you lose that momentum, me say you have luck if you come back in because all of a sudden you wonder,
that rubbish shot. That rubbish shot.
Oh, me that rubbish.
Boss, the higher, the better the team is, the more likely you are to get hurt when they make big mistakes.
Wait a minute. Southampton was being relegated in a couple seasons back when the title race. Why you never beat Southampton again?
All I'm saying to you, the people that listen to you and I get.
Because your sister title race.
If you were facing Wolves the other day, my boss. If you were facing,
when you come to a title race, you don't matter your opponent when you make a silly mistake. Your nerves are all over the place. You feel like you get discombobulated.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm saying to you, because Wolves is a poor team, you would have probably passed by the ball to the Wolves attack and he miss. Or Wolves are so poor defensively that even though you get nervous and shaky, you still have the quality to attack them, give some goals because they're not good. So the weaker the opponents are, my boss, it's better for you. Your better chances are better. So you just take your licks, my boss. I tell you, say Everton and Bournemouth were teams that had a great chance away from home of taking points after you run up your mouth and you run wrong. Hold the line, man. We're coming back. Opponents are, boss, it's better for you.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Faith at Work Ministries International presents Word Focus.
This and every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. with Pastor Casey.
I command this thing, dry up, dry up, dry up.
And Pastor Roxanne.
Rako Sataya, Rundaimo.
Right here on Omega Radio.
You don't always have access to a radio? No worries. Download the Omega Radio app wherever apps are found and listen to Omega Radio anytime, day or night.
Tell everybody.
Omega Center Jamaica proudly invites you to our first anniversary revival convention at 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5, under the powerful theme, Established by God, Built to Last. Starting Wednesday, May 20th at 12 noon, Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday 12 noon, water baptism at Bob Marley Beach, and Sunday at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Come expecting miracles, prophetic preaching, powerful worship, and a mighty move of the Holy Ghost, featuring Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning and Pastor Elizabeth Manning. Don't miss it. Omega Center Church, Jamaica, where revival is alive. For more information, call 8762049356.
It's the greatest, your name stands above them all.
Are you in need of an immigration attorney? Hinkson Immigration Law is here for you. Located at 261 North University Drive, Suite 500 in Plantation, Florida. Attorney Jamal O. Hinkson is here to assist you with all your immigration needs. He has been an attorney for over 9 years and is a proud member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Hinkson Immigration Law offers assistance with family-based filings, visa extension, interview preparation, deportation defense, citizenship, and more. At Hinkson Immigration Law, their clients' needs always come first. For more information, give them a call today at 786-309-7038 to schedule your consultation. Hinkson Immigration Law Firm is ready to help you with all your immigration needs. Hinkson Immigration Law is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio.
The views and opinions expressed on the Omega Radio Sports Desk by the host, guests or callers are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the official position of the ministry or management. Omega Radio assumes no responsibility for the accuracy or completeness of information shared. Listeners are strongly encouraged to independently verify all facts, statistics and claims before relying on them. This is Omega Radio God and Sports.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
Southampton spying on rival clubs was authorized by head coach Thunder Urquhart and was a contrived and determined plan from the top down to gain a competitive advantage, an independent disciplinary commission says. The commission also criticized the club's deplorable approach in its use of junior members of staff to conduct that observation. Saints were expelled from the championship playoffs after observing opponents' training sessions and have been deducted 4 points in the championship.
Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Alrighty then, so then we go back online?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do. We had Higgins before the break. Yeah, Higgins.
So we had to know with Zidane, very poor, what I understand. We have a thing in a sociology or learning called the self-fulfilling prophecy, where basically in a nutshell, a man said, you become X, and regardless of what happens, the fact you become X, in the business both circumstances, for X happen, you want all the praise and this and that. So yes, I get that drop point, since that drop point against every time. You know, Kier said, gay, pass the ball, get it one.
But what I'm saying to you,
it don't matter if it make a garbage lineup to lose the game.
Yeah, but you're not listening to me doing what I'm saying. If he made those garbage decisions, my boss, against Wolves,
no. Crunch time, you can't make the mistake no matter who. Wolves look like the biggest ballet team.
Let me ask that question, Let me ask that question. Man City. This Man City team this year versus Arsenal. Liverpool, Bournemouth, Arsenal. This is Man City now. So Liverpool, Bournemouth, Arsenal,
Chelsea.
Aston Villa. No, 4. So you have 4 games. That are your 4 games in a Man City. It's Arsenal, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Aston Villa. Your 4 games that. Arsenal 4 games. Burnley, Wolves, West Ham, Tottenham. If somebody asks you which one of those which one of the teams of those 4 games you like it to win all 4 games, what would you say?
If it's out of my fixtures and your fixtures, which one are more likely to win?
Yeah, if somebody asks you that.
Well, that's the City.
Yeah, that's a City.
Yeah.
You want him now.
Because football is just from people.
You want him now. You want him now.
Intangible. We talk about pressure. We talk about who been here and do it.
I get.
4 years straight.
See you next week.
We talk about a team that the last 3 to 4 seasons.
See you next week Friday, yeah?
Paper alone, bro.
I get. See you next week Friday.
Cannot do that. I said things when they have a quality, but people that have about them like experience, bro.
Okay.
Don't do that.
See you next week Friday, I get.
Yeah, man. Cool, man.
Big up. Alright. Boy, I'm really box office.
Back online. Hello.
Boy, I don't think anybody can come upstage at Highgate a while ago.
What exactly did he just select?
May I ask you, if Arsenal have Wolves, Burnley, West Ham and Tottenham are the 4 worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
And him side have Arsenal, Liverpool, Bournemouth, Aston Villa. That are 4 of the 5 seasons in the top 6, you know. And him say his team would likely to win his games than Arsenal.
You take Higgins. Back on line. Hello.
Yeah, man.
Correction.
Big up on your strong, you know.
Yeah, man. Big up on your strong.
Yeah, man. Big up on your strong, man.
Respect, man. No one especially, no man, because could have been different, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
could have been different party. So me and the family are gonna celebrate. The charity and come home and say, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You don't know when life are gonna swing you out quickly.
That is true.
So they are thank God. Yeah, but why are you so shameful, man? And man shameless, you know, man.
It's true.
You just not take Highgate too serious on him. That's when Highgate talk. It's just a comedy hour. Yeah, not to be taken serious.
The man say something. Zidane basically, I tell the man, say, brother, based on the teams, most likely, he never said definitely at the time, but he said most likely this is going to happen.
Yes.
No, the exact
same thing happened. Yeah.
And he still come back on the
still come back and argue. Yeah, I tell you. Man, skillful. Man, skillful, brother.
Ask you something to that. A 9 in 5. Arsenal in support?
Yes, he's a gunner supporter.
I bet you're not at the party.
Nobody would bet you that. Nobody would bet you. But he will contribute nonetheless, though. You know, that is with him. One thing with him, though.
Me tell us that brother they are AI, you know.
AI.
Alright. Basketball, you know.
Yes.
The man must say me a genius. And a genius, brother, they know basketball. They just know basketball. The thing that the OKC team coach should never get paid for game 1. He shouldn't not get paid for game 1, none at all, brother. Because you know exactly what San Antonio is going to throw at you. You know that the go-to man that pull the strings is Wemby. Basketball, brother, you know the Shaq era. The man that know the dominance of Shaq, you know. Sometimes we're looking at trip man and the Shaq backing up, brother. Literally the Shaq backing up. Why? I get them a try get in and brain them a try get on them skin. In the Chicago Bulls era, that's the role that Dennis Rodman play, you know. Getting a Karl Malone skin the team, the superstar on the opposing team. Dennis Rodman I got take him on, wrangle him up, beat him up, elbow him, kick him, do all sort of things to get him line half basketball. The same tactic has to be played, has to be implemented against Wembley. When they come in our game, come showcase him skills, run through the middle as him like, have cross up, pan him down low, beat him man in you and night, brother. I have to beat him up. Someone have to give him some help in him ribs and him go home at night time. I have to have some ice bag pan him chest, pan him knee. You know, to rough him up and ruffle him feathers and make him hurt him keeps, brother. So basketball player on that ball.
Yes.
Yeah. So the tactics that was employed last night, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Your phone I got in and out.
Phone I got in and out? Yeah, you hear me better now?
Better now.
Yeah, man. So those tactics that was employed last night was what I was looking for from game 1. The other observation is that OKC will have to continue shooting good from outside also. You understand that you would realize that they knocked down far more trees last night, right? And that basically caused a defense not to be basically concentrated inside and clogging up the basket, so that Shea could go at work and do his mid-range game, which we all come to know Shea for. You understand? When the outside shooters are not connecting, then it's going to put more pressure on Shea to always come and find something for the team.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So we saw a better display of that last night again. And I think now it's a game of cat and mouse now to see how San Antonio is going to try and adjust. The thing though, OKC have greater depth, greater talent, a greater talent pool. And if Wemby is not able to continue putting up master numbers, I just can't see San Antonio Spurs overcoming the OKC Thunder. Yeah? Everything comes down on Wemby being a monster in this series. If that can't continue for 4 games, then OKC will be going to the finals.
Man. I think as Monselem said earlier, they may have a slightly less dependent on their superstar. And it appears so.
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, man, I take your rest idea.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the birthday, my boss. Enjoy the birthday celebration.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, so big up to Correction Pan him strong. And with that, we take a break. We'll be coming right.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
For new and used auto parts, visit Surefit Auto Parts at 37 Mullines Road, Kingston. We specialize in Japanese parts, small truck engines, Vinmax tires, car batteries, and turbo. Free battery installation available. Call 876-754-8794 or WhatsApp 876-448-2966. If we don't have it, we will source it. Surefit Auto Parts, supplying your auto needs.
The views and opinions expressed on the Omega Radio Sports Desk by the host, guests or callers are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the official position of the ministry or management. Omega Radio assumes no responsibility for the accuracy or completeness of information shared. Listeners are strongly encouraged to independently verify all facts, statistics and claims before relying on them. This is Omega Radio God and Sports.
June is a special month for Bishop Wayne Manning Sr. His birthday on June 11th. 26th year wedding anniversary with the lovely Pastor Elizabeth Manning on June 23rd, and the month he launched Omega Center Jamaica. This year his birthday aka Bishop Appreciation will take place on Sunday, June 7th with a dual celebration both in Florida and Jamaica, with Bishop celebration in Yard this year at the Omega Center Jamaica at 17 Haining Road.
Bishop Manning will be celebrating the whole month of June. So if you love his ministry and you and your family have benefited from Omega Radio, then help him keep the ministry and radio alive by sending not just prayers and well wishes, but also your love gifts. P.S. He already have enough clothes and have gotten enough mangoes for the year. You can support by sending donations to
www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-026-7789.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
Happy birthday, my friend. One more year on them. Go on a vibe, give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again, yeah.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5, or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
This is Dr. Panchito Wilson. This is Prophetess Ichechi from Nigeria. This is the healing, deliverance, and restoration crusade. You cannot afford to miss it. Get ready to join us from the 29th of May to the 31st of May at 7 p.m. 960 South State Road 7 in Margate, Florida. 561-730-1981. Kingdom Age Revelations Ministries is a proud sponsor of Omega Radio.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back on line, 615-2841. Hello. This is Easter.
Yeah, man. Mr. Higgins.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to spend too much time on this playoff thing, but this is a joke. People, I shouldn't be, no. But, Mr. Higgins, you see when you say playoffs, matchups is overrated, what you're doing is dumbing down basketball. Right? You're actually degrading the sport, in my opinion. Why? Because you're disregarding the mental part of the game. I heard you talking to Garvey, and you said, hold on, 10 seconds. You said, you understand that getting the ball to the best player against the weakest defender, that's tactics, right? And that's not overrated, correct?
No, that's not overrated. You want to do that.
That is, Mr. Higgins, that's matchups.
Well, I'm not talking that. I'm
talking. But you need to know what you're talking about. That's the point.
How many times do I have to explain that what I'm calling matchups is before the start of a game? You tell me that this man will be marking this man. Yeah. Or let me tell you the other problem I have.
But that changes throughout the game.
Which is what I'm saying. So it invariably it will be how good your 5 attacking options do against their 5 defensive options.
All right. Let me give you an example. I am guarding Zidane at a basketball court. I'm going against Zidane. Zidane is my matchup, right?
And I'm saying there is no such thing as no one matchup in basketball game. The game too dynamic and too fluid. But you're giving an example where that may attack. So
no, I'm on the court. But that's why you're not learning. I am on the court. I am guarding Zidane. Zidane is killing me. And you're on my team, Mr. Higgins. You know what you're going to do? You're going to say, G-Star, switch. I have him. That's matchups.
Listen, G-Star. When you switch, when me and attacker, and you try to nullify him with your best defender. Now I have 4 other people for try score points, and you have 4 other defenders for score points as well, or for prevent.
4 as a stop, correct?
Stop. I'm saying ultimately the basketball game is decided not only by the superstar versus your best defender, but what these 4 other people are going to do against the 4 other defender where you have.
That's correct.
Then that may tell us that however, individual matchup.
No, but however,
and that determine the game.
No, but however, basketball still comes down to matchups. That's why it's not actually not hyperbole when they say playoff games is all about matchups. You know, that actually isn't hyperbole.
You and I have a different definition.
Let me give another example now, Mr. Higgins.
No, man. You see, you're going to give an example of you and me as 2 different things. So we will not mean.
But then you need to learn what matchups actually are.
No, but may I tell you what me mean by matchup?
No, but Mr. Higgins, if I say
all right,
if I say batting is bowling and in cricket, I switch up the 2. You can't invent your own words.
No, man. No. But here's one where me disagree.
You can't just make up your own interpretation.
Here's one of me why you tell me. Do you think that Team A is a great matchup? Team B, Team A, B, Team B.
I heard you.
And Team B, Team C.
Yeah, man.
But Team C is a good matchup for Team A. No, man. No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Team A be Team B and Team B be Team C and Team C can be Team A.
I know, but let me give you an
I'm
example.
saying, why on earth would I be better than you than the next team?
Let me give you an example.
No, I don't want you to give me an example because I know.
So how are we going to
listen what me I say? I know in sports, me can beat G Star. My team beat G Star team. G Star team beat Zidane team, and then Zidane beat my team. Yeah. My argument is I don't know that Zidane's team in basketball is any better matchup for me than you.
Okay, I feel like I have to do the high gate. My time now? 10 minutes my time for talk.
Go on.
All right. Mr. Higgins and Zidane, is it true that OKC is a better team than the New York Knicks, in your opinion?
OKC, yes.
Is it true that San Antonio Spurs are a better team than the New York Knicks, in your opinion?
Yes.
Is it true that the New York Knicks have a better chance at beating San Antonio, even if San Antonio beats OKC, than playing against OKC? What says you?
No, I don't think they have any.
You don't think so?
Yeah,
you don't think the New York Knicks have a better chance of beating San Antonio than they have a better chance than beating OKC?
Maybe because of the inexperience of the San Antonio Spurs team.
All right.
Maybe the pressure we're going to be too much for them, you know?
As well as matchups.
No, it won't be about matchups.
Well, in my opinion, it's matchups. No, Mr. Higgins, one more thing before I go to the cricket, right? No, you're on a team with, let's just say you're the coach, right? And it's a half court, because you know matchups, there's a thing called transition. You know what transition is?
Moving from defense to attack.
Moving from defense to attack, right? That's when you get fast breaks. So if the other team stops you in transition, it now becomes half court offense, right? Now in the half court now, what would be your strategy for the San Antonio Spurs if you were the coach? What would you do to get a basket?
Big man, at all, I don't know. I don't know what I do with a particular team gets a part. But at all time, you want the best attackers with the ball.
Would you give it to Wemby?
Ultimately,
would you say, hey, I'm going to give it to Wemby as my
you want to give it to the man who is most likely to score, and that may change from game to game, you know.
Right, and that
or form.
And that depends on what? You just said it right there.
No,
you want to give it to the person who's more likely to score.
Yeah,
so that depends on what?
And here's the point I'm making.
No. And want you to answer that.
Form, class.
What does that depend on?
The person's class and the person's farm in that particular game.
I always tell you, when you start stuttering.
No. I'm saying your class and your farm not determine who likely to score, man.
Mr. Higgins, I'll tell you what it depends on.
What is it
depends on matchups. That is why I
am going to give the ball. Hold on, boss.
That is why Jalen Brunson went against James Harden.
I am going to give the ball to Michael Jordan, no matter who is matching up with him more often than not.
Not necessarily, because you could have Muggsy Bogues guarding Scottie Pippen. You're going to give the ball to Scottie Pippen. You know why?
Listen to the thing when I say now. So you put your best defender on Michael Jordan.
Right.
And let's say you nullify Michael Jordan.
You're not going to nullify Michael Jordan.
You prevent him from taking off. I'm saying what now wins that game is how, let's say you restrict Michael Jordan to him career 25 points in that game. So you don't want him to go off for 45 points. You put your best defender on him to the extent that one man can mark any one man for a whole game, which is not how basketball is played. The game is too dynamic, so more than Michael and some other people.
Here's the point.
Hold on, listen to me.
Because I want to talk about the 153 now.
Yes. To the extent that one man guard, one man short a whole game, which is not how the game is played.
Nobody said it does.
But for your argument,
it doesn't have to.
I'm saying for your argument, me I go say you put your best defender to guide Michael Jordan. So for the whole of Michael Jordan shot them is player B I go defend him.
Right.
Let's say you nullify Michael Jordan to in career, let's say to 25 points, which you think is reasonable. Your best attacker now, me I go put my best defender upon him too, and me I go keep him honest.
You lose him, you just lost.
Lord Jesus. So you put your best defender on Michael Jordan, and you nullify him.
Yeah.
Me is going to put my best defender upon your best player to win, your best attacker to win. And me I go nullify him now. You get what me I say now? So now it comes to the 3 role players against 3 role players.
All right.
We star players cancel each other out.
Here's the thing. Here's what I want you to understand. And I want you to use the New York versus Cleveland
No,
game.
man, I'm not about no particular game. I'm talking a I'm discussing a general principle. You got to tell about a one game.
No, you know what? No, it's not that it's a one game. I can use any game. But my point is, in law, they use case studies. I'm just using New York as a case study. That's all.
No.
You can't. Basketball game, you know. You used the game last night?
No, I'm discussing.
No, so I shouldn't use examples.
You can't in sports. You can't use a game. A game may be the exception. No, man, you have to make me talk some of the time in the G-Star.
But you have been talking.
In law, every exception becomes the rule. In sports, that's not the case. So a good lawyer can say there was one case, Your Honor, where a man jumped over a wall and it was not considered as breaking and entering.
Right.
Hold on, let me explain something to you.
Go on.
As long as me as a lawyer can say my client jumped the wall because him think a man did rush him, and in this case Zidane versus so and so, because that happened as an exception, this now becomes a rule. Hold on, you're gonna make me done. I'll your mic, I'm gonna turn right now because you have to understand the principle. So let me start again.
You don't have to keep going.
In law, the exception can be considered the rule.
Fair enough. Precedent, them call it.
Call it precedent.
Right.
Thank you. In sports, you cannot tell me that an exceptional thing becomes now the rule.
But sure.
A man did bat on a wet wicket or win a game, that means you're bat on wet wickets. I'm
taking too long in this.
Good, sir.
But here's the thing.
So now give me them examples.
You're missing the trees from the forest. All I'm saying is you cite cases to figure out the principle. That is how law works.
But
when they give
Jesus, me just explain to the man, say, yes, I agree in law, because once me can find the exception, the judge, once me can find one case to the judge where a man did do this and get away.
Here's the difference. This is not one case. I can bring you many cases.
Are they the rule or they are the exception?
Mr. Higgins,
my argument is that the rule is matchups are overrated. Now you have to find 4 or 5 or 15 games.
What you're doing is degrading the sport because you're
not degrading the sport because I know those basketball. Me think matchups in football is overrated too.
But not in cricket, right?
They do have matchups in football.
Hold on, but what about cricket?
No,
what about cricket?
They don't say matchups.
Matchups in every sport is overrated.
No,
no matchup. Cricket matchups overrated too. Is the best batsman them against the best bowler them with the combine.
I want to come back.
All right, we give a few minutes.
All right.
Or a minute. All right.
Yeah, man.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
The views and opinions expressed on the Omega Radio Sports Desk by the host, guests or callers are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the official position of the ministry or management. Omega Radio assumes no responsibility for the accuracy or completeness of information shared. Listeners are strongly encouraged to independently verify all facts, statistics and claims before relying on them. This is Omega Radio God in Sports.
This season, let your appetite do something extraordinary. Introducing the Vegan Pastry Fundraiser, a partner initiative supporting Omega Radio's global mission. Subscribe to receive handcrafted, plant-based patties in delicious flavors. Available to retrieve quarterly. Delivered with love and purpose. Start supporting the June 2026 telethon. With every bite, you share an offering of love. Choose your subscription tier now. Choose Seed, Harvest, or Abundance. Taste the impact. Call us now at 954-300-1310 or visit www.hazelnutpearl.org/patties to subscribe.
Get ready, South Florida. Omega Church, celebrating 22 powerful years of ministry. The year of overflow and expansion. Join us Wednesday, July 22nd at 12 noon for fasting and prayer. Thursday, July 23rd at 7 p.m. Friday, July 24th at 7 p.m. Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m. Sunday morning, July 26th at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Experience powerful prayer, dynamic worship, and an anointed message with host Bishop John Wayne Manning and Pastor Elizabeth Manning. Special guest all the way from Canada, Dr. Hacker.
Hallelujah, people of God, may the Lord bless you. This is your prophet, Dr. Philip Acker. Join me
at Omega Church, bringing the prophetic Holy Ghost fire word in this season. Don't miss it. Your cup is about to overflow. 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida 33076.
Omega Center Jamaica proudly invites you to our first anniversary revival convention at 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5, under the powerful theme, Established by God, Built to Last. Starting Wednesday, May 20th at 12 noon, Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday 12 noon, water baptism at Bob Marley Beach, and Sunday at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Come expecting miracles, prophetic preaching, powerful worship, and a mighty move of the Holy Ghost, featuring Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning and Pastor Elizabeth Manning. Don't miss it. Omega Center Church, Jamaica, where revival is alive. For more information, call 8762049356.
It's the greatest, your name stands above them all.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, June 7th to Sunday, June 28th, with the telethon revealed during Sunday service on June 28th.
Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361 400 372 or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789 or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Haining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're coming to the song in a little bit. But G-Star, you have one or two.
All right, so here what I'm now. People, I really should get to the cricket, but you have people out there listening, and I never want them to get the wrong impression about the basketball game, right? Now, Mr. Higgins says, before the start of the season, we picked OKC, and the reason why we didn't pick OKC is not because of matchups, right? But we didn't call rebounds either. Rebounds are not overrated. We don't say taking care of the ball, but that's not overrated.
No, you're missing the point.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're missing the point.
No, my mistake is you got a chance to speak. I only have like a minute, right? So there are several things that make up a basketball game that helps a team to win. Matchups is a part of that. Matchups is actually a strategy that the coach or the team uses to exploit advantages.
So you really, when you pick a team to win the NBA, when the season starts, what you feel, is that no matter what the other coaches throw at your team is going to find a way out to beat these teams.
if I can exploit the matchups. Case in point.
No. If that's why you pick them to win.
No. Don't mistake it. You're mixing me up. The Lakers, they have.
No, G-Star. You're gone more than your time, so you have to go work with my way of reasoning now.
I had like a 30 seconds that I wanted to talk
right.
about.
So I'm saying when you say I think Oklahoma City will win the NBA, when you say that at the start of the season,
right?
What you are saying, is that no matter who is matching up against who on this team is going to find a way to beat that other team.
Yeah, but fine, good. You know what's inherent in there, Mr. Higgins?
What?
That Oklahoma City doesn't have a lot of players that you can exploit because they have Casey Wallace, they have Caruso.
Right. So what you're calling?
But hold on,
no. You can't tell me hold on. Anytime I say stop, you stop.
Oh boy, what the Chateau now?
Yes. What you are saying is that Oklahoma City has the quality right across the court.
Quality equals matchups.
No, no. Quality not equal matchup.
It is in a sense, yes.
Not in no sense.
Your height. Hold on, no height.
We're talking about
size. All those things are involved in matchup.
Listen,
quality.
Yes. So when me say Golden State are going to win the NBA, when Kevin Durant go down there, and even before.
You know why Kevin Durant? You spoke about Kevin. You know why Kevin Durant is a hard matchup? Because he's 7
No, man, him is a hard matchup because he is a quality player.
Because he's 7 feet tall.
No, that is not why he's a big man.
6'5". Hold on, no. If KD was.
Listen, why you tell me hold on? Because I make more sense than you. Kevin Durant. The number one reason why he's hard to defend against is because he's a quality player.
And his height.
Lord Jesus. If me 7'9" tall and can't play basketball, me is easy to mark.
I'll come back. But
first and foremost, what makes me difficult to mark, my boss, is my ability to play basketball.
Right.
My skill set.
What is that based on? Based on your height, your weight,
Lord Jesus. Anyway, go on. Want somebody else to understand it,
okay.
You can't match up well enough to beat Golden State when them did Golden State, the name Golden State.
Anything that you bring to the table is a matchup. If Dennis Rodman is a tough rebounding matchup, for instance.
Anyway, go on. Right? They told me I define a word in a separate way. Give me a quick word.
Yeah, I knew this when I was 11 years old. All right, you know, Mr. Higgins.
Make it quick.
All right. Well, you know what? Here's what I want to say at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If people, the reason you have Shaq and Kobe on your team.
Big man, we're not going to agree on basketball.
You're cutting me off, You said give me 30 seconds, you're cutting me off after 5. You have Shaq and Kobe on your team, people. It's simple. The reason why you give the ball to Shaq over Kobe is because Shaq shoots 58% from the field while Kobe shoots 47%. Matchups is a numbers game. You give the ball to Shaq because he gives you your best chance of scoring.
So when a team doesn't beat that Lakers team, it's because they never matched up properly.
Pardon me?
When a team wins a basketball game, how much of that is because the other team never match up, never set them?
It's because coaches are competent. But if you're incompetent with your matchups, you
know. I know. Why me ask you your answer? Next question.
Mr. Higgins, James Harden was on.
I know that me ask you neither. Here's the question. This is the question. No more you answer.
Yeah.
When a team wins a basketball game, how many times can you say that it was because the other coach never arranged the matchups properly?
In part.
What percent of the time?
In part, you could say a lot of games.
What percent of the 100 games?
I don't know, but in part, it's a lot of games because they were saying after the OKC game, even why don't you let Chet guard Wembanyama?
Listen, me know why you answer what you want, answer make a statement where you want making. Here's my question. Let's say the NBA has 100, let's say 1,000 basketball games per year.
Yeah.
How many of those games?
Let's say the playoffs, because it's more important in playoffs.
How many of those playoff games were decided because the losing coach was poor in creating ideal matchups?
I can't answer that off the top of my head.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I can't answer that off the top of my head. But I can tell you, though, if you
come back with the answer.
Let me say this in closing, Mr. Higgins. Just like the Knicks versus Cavaliers.
Don't give me no individual game. Give me a percentage of the game.
If you...
When you say a bad coach and make the team...
Why you want to stop me from saying this?
Yeah, the reason is because I have to go to the music.
Yeah,
that's the reason.
Right now. Give me 15 seconds.
No, man, we have to run. Because you're not answering me, I ask you.
James Harden
get me the average of times when team lose. You say the coach make them lose. Kind of assign matchups.
I'm not stats news.
Then you know, get the numbers. You said match up on numbers.
Yeah, but I'm not stats news or basketball. Right?
I am submitting to you that a far greater amount of time when team win basketball
It's because them are out thing. I know because the other coach giving out.
Here's what I want you to
not
do.
a thing, no.
Hold on, I actually want you to actually watch some basketball games and look at the game within the game. Don't just look shallow. Look at the game within the game. You do it for cricket, you know.
No, brother. The reason why cricket teams beat other cricket teams is not matchups.
Really?
None at all.
If you can't, hold on a minute again. You can't bat spin, and I say, you know what? Let me put.
If me can't bat spin and the other man then can't bat spin, and that
one batsman.
One batsman.
Mr. Higgins. Orville Higgins can't bat spin. You know what I can say? Bring in a spin bowler.
And you do that and you out Orville Higgins, but me have 10 other man.
Overrated? Getting 1 wicket, is that overrated?
G-Star,
yes, no?
Me can know say, alright, let us say.
My question. Is getting 1 wicket overrated?
What is overrated is saying that 1 wicket is going to win me the game.
Answer my question.
And the team are going to beat the team. So
answer that last question before I go. Is getting 1 wicket overrated?
In the context of winning a cricket match, yes.
Okay, alright.
100%.
Alright, sir.
Good. The reason why when you get Brian Lara 1 wicket, you beat the West Indies.
Hold on, what about 2 wickets?
Listen what I'm going to say to you, the reason why Brian Lara wicket is so important is because we're not good. If me have quality Brian Lara.
You don't say you're dead. What about 2 wickets? That's overrated too?
What is important is 11 players versus 11.
Alright, big up, boss.
Make we leave it.
Zidane.
Big up yourself. We're coming back and we're
Gunners for life.
Gunners for life. By the way, G-Star is a Gunners fan. Oh, he is. Better you talk football the next time, yes, sir.
Alright, sir.
Good, sir. We're coming back after the break.
Send me a win every day. Alright then, hard work, no believe in a luck. Office clear conscious, remain focus. Alright then, so you gotta be strong and stick to the plan. That by my side, I'm in no fear, no man. So me a win every day. Alright, evil step aside, a time for me fly. Step on me grind while you asleep at night. So me a win every day. Alright, check, no disrespect. Straight success, the new trend where you set. I hustle every day with every breath when me get. Me come for my own, no care who are upset and protest. I'm so blessed, living without stress. God on my mind, eyes on my progress. Don't miss, they are up with the time like Rolex. Me bound for win, I'm in no one. So you gotta be strong and stick to the plan. God by my side, I'm in no fear, no man. So me I win every day. Alright, evil step aside, a time for me fly. Step on me grind while you asleep at night. So me I win every day. Alright. So just have a vision and stick to the mission, and let your faith in the Lord be your ammunition. So I'm tilling the land and I'm singing my song. I do me and this work for make a couple of grand. So go on, juggle and do the double. No make no laziness and scam and get you in a trouble. No do no crime for make no police come and bust your bubble. Now stop push it shovel till me get out of the struggle and stick to the plan. God by my side, I'm in no fear no man. So me I win every day. Alright, evil step aside, a time for me fly. Step on me grind while you asleep at night. So me I win every day. Alright, stick to the plan. So me I win every day. So we I win every day. Alright, stick to the plan. Alright, win every day. So we are win every day. Alright. So for real.
Alrighty then. That one was Omari, winners and why that cheer just suddenly get low. People, and I know individual matchup make team beat team. I rubbish that. Quality all round beat team. Put Michael Jordan against your best defender, him nullify him. No, man, if I get the individual matchups right, man, it's significant.
But because I have so much quality, you can't always get the matchups right. That me I say no. If me have 5 quality players, how you go? Also, you take out that one man.
No, if you get wide,
then my 4 of them and I go kill for you 4 of them.
I'm sure they're not talking about those soccer games. So when the gap is wide between the two. We're coming back.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Omega Radio is currently looking for people who want to be a part of a new movement. We are seeking a general manager with experience in radio, experienced sales executives, and HR officer. We need motivated and driven persons with the desire for growth. Interested persons are invited to email us at omegaradio@theomegachurch.com. WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356. So again, Omega Radio at theomegachurch.com. WhatsApp or call 876-204-9356. Come be a part of something special.
The views and opinions expressed on the Omega Radio Sports Desk by the host, guests or callers are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the official position of the ministry or management. Omega Radio assumes no responsibility for the accuracy or completeness of information shared. Listeners are strongly encouraged to independently verify all facts, statistics and claims before relying on them. This is Omega Radio, God and Sports.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Hear this rubbish question now. Do you think that when West Indies face India on their spinning wickets, it becomes a mismatch for West Indies? So me ask the person, which West Indies you attack? The bug team or the big team? Because if it is the bug team, then of course it's a mismatch against West Indies. Because we do have the quality. However, if a beverage as them here talk about, India holds no advantage, my boss, and no mismatch. A quality win games, all round quality. It is the team them win the NBA now. There's a reason why the 8 seed them now win the NBA now. You know why? The 8 seed them now have the quality where the top seeds they have. The reason why the top seeds win NBA more often than the team who finish 7th and 8th are because the top seed them have quality. The players are all round. I don't watch no basketball a lot this year, but I used to watch a lot back in at the time. When LeBron did down in Miami, and when Golden State did them thing. A quality kill you. When San Antonio Spurs win that year with two, what the boy name? Tim Duncan and Ginobili and them. A quality, just you could have locked down that man until a week, the other man will kill you. At that win basketball game. Good, sir. Back and line.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so we ask you this, Orville.
Oh, this is CC.
Well,
yeah.
Current India, yeah, man. Current India player, current West Indies, irrespective of the condition, who win most of the time?
India.
So let me ask you a question. That means condition is overrated?
No, conditions not overrated.
No, but I'm saying irrespective of the conditions, India will beat West Indies most of the time.
So why would
condition is over? So when you come here and tell us that, oh, the conditions,
when you say conditions
is overrated.
When you say conditions overrated, what exactly do you mean?
I just said it to you. No matter where India or West Indies, they go bust their ass.
Yeah, that's West Indies because we don't have the quality, brother. But me, I said to you now, if India...
Exactly, so conditions is overrated. Once you have the quality, you're better able to go against the team.
But if India...
Quality is what matters.
Hold on, brother. If India now play Australia in India, so 2 good teams, but they are playing in Indian conditions.
And the quality, Orville, the quality.
You know, listen what I'm saying. The 2 teams have quality, but I'm saying no.
One of them have more quality than the other.
No, you're going to make the point, you know, sir. You're going
to make the point, but I'm saying to you, you just said it a while ago. Quality is what win games, Orville. You just said it. Stop backtrack. You just said it. Quality is what win games.
It no matter how much you're talking, Fred.
Yeah, but you make more sense than you. Stop waffle, man.
Me now waffle. I'm saying in cricket now, two high quality teams, similarly matched, equal. Because the conditions in cricket vary more than the conditions in any other sport. Conditions, therefore, in cricket are going to play a bigger part than it does in any other sport.
All right, so two quality basketball teams, high quality.
Yeah.
The two of them have high quality. What is going to determine the outcome of the game? Shift the balance between both teams, between the team.
Their ability to execute that night. That is why they call basketball a hit or miss league.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing here, Cesar. You're right. But I just said to Orville that they're not talking about 8 seed versus number 1 seed. They're talking about like
exactly
Spurs and the Thunders. No, and I'm so in the front. Every time I saw Spurs go down the court, they pretty much find a way to get Caruso on Wemby.
Right.
And that's a complete mismatch. And Wemby the score is like 90% of the time.
You know why?
But hold on.
You know why Caruso?
So hold on, Orville.
Yeah.
If this was the 8th seed, if Wemby never have no quality around him, or just him alone, it doesn't matter who. If it's
them put on him.
Yeah.
But here's what me go with that
I'm saying
Caruso
it's similar. It's similar.
You know why Wemby kill off Caruso every time as a defender? Because Caruso doesn't have the quality. And that
because Caruso.
No, because Caruso is too small. He's a quality. He's one of the best defenders of all time.
Right.
Him cannot guard Shaquille O'Neal. If you put it on Shaq score 10 out of 10.
And no. What me say now?
Because Michael Jordan not a quality
all right,
defender.
fine.
Because Shaq is
no.
So let us say you're not a quality
defender. No. What me say? If you make Shaq, you got the two of them eyes to one another. You know what this game now come down to? What is Michael Jordan's teammate going to against Shaq's teammates now? So Shaq locked down Jordan. Jordan.
No, all I was just pointing out to you that you can't say.
No man, if you're a high, Shaq is maybe an exception to a rule.
No man, is much of that man.
Much of Orville, the fact that I'm bigger than you two. Yeah, man, I said you were too little.
All right, so you. What happens to your best attacker? My best defender, I gotta lock him down. Now, how good a job each does depends on the quality now, you know. Now that it depends on. How good a job will your defender?
In a basketball, not all of them people who sit on the court. Primary responsibility is to score. Some of them is not no great scorer. Some of them is a primary defensive.
And I'm
listen, is on the court.
Listen to the question.
Defensive ability.
How good a job you do on my main attacker depends on how good you are. Now that it come down to. So my main attacker, my main scoring option is Steph Curry, for example. May I play for your team? Now you want to ensure that when Steph Curry in a shooting position, your best defender is on him. Now that you are gonna do.
Yeah.
How good a job Steph Curry are gonna do against your best defender comes down to two things: the quality of your defense, that defender there where you put on him, and the quality of my attack.
So Orville, I'm gonna give you an argument.
If I switch from
the Golden State, in the Golden State,
no, that
in the championship, that LeBron come, that Cleveland came 3-1 down. There was a play that Kyrie Irving
tell me about a play.
Up. No,
I'm not tell me about one particular play.
Orville, this happened multiple times. The boss stopped 1,000 times.
Individual
I'm just giving you 1 out of the 1,000. No, I am talking about a play.
No, you talk about a play. I'm saying individually. If you tell me before the game start, okay, this man will be on this man. This man will be on this man. This man will be on this man.
That is, remember.
And one name, Clay Thompson, will be marked by Tom Strokes. And whenever this man get the ball, this man I got depend him. And you tell me all that. Do you know who are going to win the game now? Alright, come down to the man them execute that night. And that may I ask you. No, boy, gentlemen, this man will be marking Curry. Defensively, this man will be marking Clay. This man will be marking Dre. When Draymond get the ball, this man will try slow him down, and you give me all of the theoretical.
And I'm saying to you that
do you know
how it is done?
Well, when Mr. Man,
that means that is not done.
What do you mean that is not done? If you tell me when you see, when you get the ball, in front of them. When for them best attacking player get the ball, we want our best defender. Draymond Green we want against LeBron James, for example. When you do all of that tactical arrangement, do you now know who are going to win the game?
No, but the question is that overrated trying to exploit the weakest defense?
No, but under that, what determines the game after you do all that?
No, man, the argument is not about what determines the game now. The argument is about what is overrated or not. So we're asking...
That is overrated.
Trying to get Steph Curry and the worst defender so you can maximize...
No, what is overrated is that individual matchup before the game starts. What determines the game now is how effective Curry is shooting that night.
But he will be more effective if the defender is weaker.
And fine, but me I said the team now
who will determine what will determine.
Well, that in determine. We'll come back after.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne Manning from Omega Church and Omega Radio. It has always been my dream to establish community work here in Jamaica. Television, church, humanitarian work here in Jamaica. And as you know, we have been doing the radio since 2022. The time has come that we're calling all helper, kingdom-minded citizens, putting together this team in Jamaica. We're looking for helpers, kingdom-minded helpers, from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, coordination, media, for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Text me at that line, and a member of my US team or European team will reach out back to you. Thank you and God bless you. I hope you're ready to serve. Text me at 876-204-9356. A member of my team will reach out to you expeditiously to expedite this help. Omega Center Jamaica, local team invitation. Jamaica, I make Jamaica great again.
Down on my knees, on my knees, I've learned to stand.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
Phil Foden and Cole Palmer will miss out on the World Cup squad, and the squad will be named on Friday for this summer's tournament. Also, Harry Maguire, the Manchester United defender, will also miss out. He posted on Instagram that he thought he would have made the list, and he's distraught and disgusted that he wasn't able, but he wishes his teammates, former teammates, that is, good luck. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Here's the question that I want to ask. If I have 4 or 5 players, like when the coach Rowan tell us last year, OK City will win the league. Them have the deepest squad, attack and offense. You remember when him said that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I tell you? You can match up this team for beat them.
Yeah, but that deepest squad does everything that CC is saying. That when Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets the ball, they try to exploit the weakest defender. So even in the deep and the strongest squad, they do the same thing.
Yes.
But the question is anybody saying that the most important thing to win is not talent?
Well, but CC is telling you what?
Yeah.
Here's what more I said. Last year when the coach sit down right where you sit down, and him say, you see this OKC team, they are the best team I think him say him ever see with all round talent in terms of 1 to 10 attack and defense. Yeah. You know why that team is hard to match up against? Because there's too much quality all around. So even if you limit player A,
yeah, but the question is,
you're going to get hurt all around the park.
Yeah, but the question is, did anybody say that the talent is not the most important thing to worry? Because the argument is about
all right. So to what extent?
Yeah.
All right.
So nobody could ever say the most important thing in sport is not talent.
So maybe the question that I need to ask: how much of basketball titles are what percent do we give to?
And it will come down to how close the teams are.
All right. What percent we give to coaching? Because switching and marking and matchups is coaching.
No, yeah, because in basketball they have timeouts and all of that.
So, so here's my question.
The most important thing is still the talent.
All right, that's what me come down to percent. Because the matchups, the people and the matchup.
Anyways, are you on CC still?
CC.
Yes.
Yeah, but
so here's my to what extent is coaching a factor in the team that wins the NBA? What percentage you get to coaching?
Coaching get a huge percentage.
What percent is huge? Because that now come down to whether me or no agree or not.
Come on, the coaching you would probably end up on the coach.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying to you that coaching you would have more look like you look funny, even probably 40%. Because of the coach I'm gonna job the player.
So you're
coach gonna set the time out.
So you're telling me that take away the coach of Oklahoma City and give to another coach, Oklahoma City's chance drop by 40%? And that do not tell me. Me not believe that.
Alright, so listen to what I say, Orville.
That is almost half the reason why OK win the last year because coach. Me not believe that. I mean, I believe when OK did win, it was 40% because of Steve Kerr. I believe that.
Warriors.
All right.
When Warriors did win.
Right.
I believe. I believe when
Right.
Spurs win, 40% is due to what it
Alvin, why them set screens in a basketball?
I am saying, I believe it is as high.
Why them set screens?
Coaching is not 40% of what
Yeah,
teams
ask you why them set screens, my boss. You can't answer that.
Them set screens because coaching is not 40%. And that matter. Good.
Someone is all right. So that means
matter.
you're dead then.
Yeah, me dead.
That obviously
When
you're
Bulls,
unable.
when
You don't.
when you're not in your time, me know you the boy, and the coach have to make the difference. A players make difference, brother, and them ability to shoot. Black and steal and defend.
I am saying to you, the reason why them set, the reason why so many screens are set is to exploit the matchup Orville in a basketball.
And I'm
That's why
saying,
them set so many screens.
as long as you tell them that
all right.
Okay.
All right.
it's not 40% because of the coach. Nothing not go somewhere. Get me the best coach in the world. He does not add 40% like more chance to no team. Not so much. That is my argument.
So Orville, you know, before Phil Jackson went to Lakers,
big man, make a move it from the so carry Phil Jackson go around. Then get to another man. Players then get. And then when he go on the Lakers, him have Shaq and Kobe, the two most dominant duo in our basketball. And a match up make the man them win. Not 40%. Tell me 15%.
He said you're preaching like you're. What's the pulpit in the church?
Good, sir. Tell me 20%. Zidane, you really believe coaching is 40% of why teams win the basketball?
No.
40?
No.
When you say me overrated, the man overrated, that matter.
Oh.
You say Amanda tell us say 40% who match up against who and who ice against who and who screen better. Lie. That is maybe 15 or 20%. 40% can't go to no drawing up on no board. And that me tell the man him says overrated. Good, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And then Steve Kerr, it was not 40% of Golden State with. Not no go so.
All right. We go
back on line. Hello.
Keishan there, bless up.
Where you say?
Yeah, so then the NBA man this, so I must him come.
Well, if him tell me 40%, we have a problem. Tell me 15, 20, and we can continue the conversation.
So first thing, I listen late. So I start from last you can try call in.
Yeah.
Why I call in the last time I call in, I say, yo, when the man them are going sound like a way, on a favorite cut off the call. I don't understand enough. Yo, when man come look with like a disrespect sometimes, I cut off the call and move on, because them now call around for our next show and do the same thing, because them get cut off.
Yeah.
Or through the phone management of meeting with Uno and the next. Yo, I don't know if I cut off the call, but alright, what me I say now, Orville, you see, where the brother say about the 40%,
yeah,
is like.
You agree with that?
You can agree, or it can be less, but it's just have a percentage.
No, how much you would give? How much would you give coaching in our NBA game to determine who win the title?
I can say 40.
No man, that's too much.
40, but being but 40 already, me can work with 40.
No man, that's too much, man.
I'm gonna give you an example why.
40, almost half of the reason why a team beat a team is coaching.
Yeah, let me give you an example why.
Then how much do you give to talent and execution?
Well, if a 40 did it, then obviously 60 I did it.
So you're telling me that you get the best coach in the world.
Yeah.
And you have a 40% advantage over me with the best talent in the world.
So why am I gonna say it can work? Because it's still majority, you know. But why am I gonna say so? Because when you think about basketball,
I don't think you understand when you say 40% of them are boss. If you understand when you say 40%. What you are saying, you know, is that give you the best coach in the NBA with average talent, and you have a chance, you know. And that you said to me, you know.
No, it you have talent as
no,
well.
but if you give coaching as high as 40%, my boss, what you're saying is that get the right coach, and you're almost halfway to a title.
Yeah,
you know, say that disproportionate, brother.
Well, like me I say then, because it as me say.
No, Keishan, may I ask you for reason, logic now. If I say no, man, no, it's the concept. If you say the right coach is 40% of winning a title, what you are saying is that if you hire Greg Popovich, you are almost halfway to winning the NBA now. That is also when Greg Popovich is 40%. You know?
In prime, yeah. So
you are saying get me Greg Popovich at a franchise. Listen what you are saying when you met them something about 40%. Listen to the logic how me say no. Get Greg Popovich down. What the worst team in the NBA name?
The worst. Let's go with Hornets.
Whatever Hornets them name. When you say the coaching gets 40%, what you are saying is that get me Greg Popovich down at Hornets, and Hornets now starts with a 40% chance for winning the NBA. That is joke. Get Greg Popovich down at Hornets, your chance of winning the league remain in the exact same place, brother.
Well, I know, and remember, I know.
On the other hand, get me LeBron and Kevin and Curry and them and give Orville the team for coach. Them chances for win great. Sure.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
The views and opinions expressed on the Omega Radio Sports Desk by the host, guests or callers are solely their own and do not necessarily represent the official position of the ministry or management. Omega Radio assumes no responsibility for the accuracy or completeness of information shared. Listeners are strongly encouraged to independently verify all facts, statistics and claims before relying on them. This is Omega Radio God and Sports.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne Manning from Omega Church and Omega Radio. We're looking for kingdom-minded helpers from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Omega Center Jamaica, local team invitation. Be a part of it. Let's change Jamaica and make Jamaica great again.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Uno must tell me says matchups is the icing on the cake. Uno I give too big of the cake. Give me 15-20%. Not 40%. That's how
I mean. In our sense then. You see Golden State before they win the first championship, they ended up a player named Mark Jackson, right?
Yeah.
But when Mark Jackson try whatever reason them look at Mark Jackson, right? Them end up with Steve Kerr. So Golden State was basically the same side Steve Kerr get.
Yes.
And he made a change in the lineup.
Yes.
Right, so the change in the lineup that he made a difference.
So you're saying when Steph Curry and Klay Thompson them and Draymond Green them did double Golden State, all in them prime, 40% of the reason why they were winning was because of Steve Kerr.
Hold on, man. They weren't in their prime yet. They were ascending, but they were.
No man, we are talking when them start win.
Hold on, man. You could have see where they were going.
No, me I say I win myself to win this up, man. Me I say when they started to win now.
When Steve Kerr took over, you could have literally see the change was made.
Then answer me asking a big man. You're saying that the Golden State's
basic Curry
NBA titles, 40% are due to.
Yes, Curry and
are due to Steve Kerr.
Curry and Klay Thompson's style of play. Steve Kerr made an adjustment so the team kind of play with that type of skill, which a coach before wasn't doing it. So that kind of make them.
So why you not answer the question directly then? That Golden State owe 40% of them successful run to the coaching of Steve Kerr. And that you are telling me.
Yeah,
I mean, I believe that. I don't believe us so much.
If you can't work with a 40.
No,
secondly again, you see matchups Orville.
Yeah.
If you're in a basketball, you know matchups is
no, matchups is about coaching, you know. And get coaching too much. Me not believe Mark.
No, Orville, matchups is not about coaching.
They're not coaching.
No man, Stephen Curry wants the weakest defender on him, you know, when him go down court. But not Orville, oftentimes when Steph Curry them go off, and when them get some little joker on them, when them
then that not coaching.
No man,
tell you how to move so that Steph Curry don't get you.
That's a part of it. The players understand it as well.
The matchup, let me get a little part.
Yes.
On the matchup.
Yeah.
Matchup is about Orville, Higgins, and Mark me. That is matchups.
Yes, so when someone tell me say it's not about marking, that's why even under the one side of the other argument are contradict on one another.
Well, me no be what nobody say.
Matchups is about marking.
Yeah, in terms of Chet and Mark, Wemby and there, Wemby and Mark. So basically, it comes down to positions. So if Wemby play the center, who is going to be?
So what you're telling me, big basketball analyst, is that matchups is about who go and mark who?
It comes down to who marking who.
All right. So here's my question for you now. If before the start of the game, the two coaches write out who go and mark who, do you now know who are going to win the game?
All right. What happens is LeBron James, for example, plays small forward.
Lord Jesus Christ.
If me say Orville, I say you can understand. LeBron James plays small forward, right? The other small forward on the opposite team, LeBron James don't necessarily, or most of the time, mark that person.
Me not talk about no. I'm saying you now know who go and mark who. Listen to the question. So you get a chance to see the two coach, whatever them right, something bad. And you know here who will be marking who as often as they can. Do that give you a clue now as to who are going to win?
Yeah.
Does knowing who will be marking who give you a better indication of who are going to win the game?
Yeah, it does.
It does. To what extent? To 40%?
In terms of to coaching, because you're moving the matchups to coaching now, you know.
Then no coach marking who decide who will mark who.
It's kind of strange. Me don't understand the shift.
No. But the man say matchups about marking. Now the coach decide who are going to mark who.
No, that is in the 60% Orville.
Me not get what you say.
Yeah, the matchups are the players, man.
So when you see what the coach do now, you see if Orville, Higgins.
No, let me tell you what me call matchups. You know, me I thought there's something them want to say before the game started. You know,
they get to understanding. Understand we are to understand.
Yeah.
You see if Orville, Higgins, and Mark LeBron, right? I saw the card set up, you know. But every time Orville come down, LeBron can't mark Orville.
All right.
The coach now supposed to see that and say, yo, come off for Orville, LeBron, because you're not good. Put Zidane.
Or bench James, hold on, or bench James on like what the coach did the other night when the man kill James and James are not on the offense. They take him out of the game. So you have a player who perform poorly and you keep him in the game. That is poor coaching.
And I'm saying the coaching cannot be 40% of the reason why this team beat that team. Me willing for work with the matchups argument if we don't stop at 15 and 20. But it can't be almost half the reason.
Matchups is just about the players playing the position, not necessarily the coach.
Before the season start, everybody say, okay, City is going to be a big team. We don't care what the coach over there so I going to match up against that team. That team are going to most likely beat that team. Then, so at the same, you are predicting the results, not knowing how the matchups are going to go, and then tell me the matchups is 40% of the reason. So when you not predicts a team A are going to beat team,
he said 40%. He said matchups are 40% of the reason.
Coaching is 40% of the reason.
Yeah, but this coaching and matchup are two different.
Yeah, but I'm saying when we are determining, say,
no,
a team,
coaching is not only about matchups. So coaches are
it's about everything.
Subbing in the right man, taking the time at the right time.
So when we are predicting who's going to win the league, we factoring 40% to the coach. No. When we say okay,
no, I don't want to be involved in an argument that I jump from one thing to the other. It's either you discuss the matchup or I discuss the coaching.
So that me think matchups is a large part.
Getting Steph Curry and LeBron James on offense is more important than who the coach is. You know, LeBron James don't need a coach to tell him that you need to get Curry on you. And LeBron James is going to kill Curry every time. LeBron don't need a coach to tell him that. LeBron James already know that.
Wait, we have two.
All right, Keisha, one squeeze one more.
All right, me not say not more to that call. The call have him with.
All right, Keisha.
I don't understand. No, I want to understand me. Back on that.
Me what you just want your point, but.
All right,
cool. One like Artega, Skimpy Brown, Adrian McIntosh, and Leon Williams. Big up.
All right, cool.
Adrian McIntosh, that name that sound like a famous person.
Yeah. All right, next guy.
He's watching me smart. Hello.
My time.
Oh, the great bull is here. So football, I'm gonna talk now.
No, I'm just remember saying me that learning basketball, man.
Okay.
I will me what is basketball. The amount of switch and screen.
Yeah, the irony is that in the bull, every time they go down the court, you know, the superstars will have a rate always try to get the best matchups for themselves.
Yeah. That's man, that when I call them say the man look on him and see 5 man and see James Harden and say come here, little boy.
You know, say matchups is more important in basketball and singles in T20 and Orville kill shot two for say singles overrated. That's the irony.
No, I don't think that 40%. I'm not saying it's not important.
Okay. It's the process.
Because you did that say, why me think it's overrated? The man ain't got 40% now.
I beg you no.
Bull, we're not saying nothing. Go on.
Yeah. Some of us say my little piece. So if when me see somebody, 2 things happen all the time in this little thing. Well, 3. Screens, double team, post up. The big man go post up some little man. Stars them say you can't manage me now. That's a matchup. Man create screens, forget a good little a poor defender. That's a matchup. Man send double team, because if you see the man try match up your
I want to ask you one question when you're
the smaller one. Send the double screen and try to get the ball out of the man hand.
I want to ask you one question, Bull. Before I give.
So I think that with all them something that go on is exploiting matchups. So
let me ask you.
A big part of the
2
team.
teams are going to play.
Go ahead.
Before the series start. I just say, boy, I think that team are going to beat that team. Yeah. Why do you say that? Based on what?
Talent.
That me done there.
Talent. Okay. All right. So having all that talent now.
And then after talent, then what?
The tactical side of the game coming now.
So when
we
you
all know in any sport.
So when you think, no, may I ask you? When you think team A are going to beat team B, how much do you give it to?
Me answering a question.
No, man, because may I ask you now?
Because what?
If you think talent are the number one reason.
If I saw the call, I'm going to hang up.
Then you don't hang up, big man. Wait, how much sleep you think you're going to lose if you hang up?
You're asking this question at the middle of the question.
No, because I already heard your answer. You said talent, and I want to ask you another question.
Oh, you hear me answer the question.
No, you said talent. There's another thing except talent, you say.
Okay, go ahead.
So, and I'm saying after talent, so we identify say me more talented than you, me more likely for win. What now else is the factor that determine if we win that night?
The tactical execution. That's what games win, big man, any sport.
So may I ask you now, before you predict that A will beat B, how much do you give to how the coach will coach the team?
I can't provide something right now, a percentage right now. All I'm saying is, how games are won, talent is the main thing. You have the better players, them, more than likely you're going to win. After you have the better players, them, is execution on the day. That answer your question?
I mean, I say how much, you say you just a basketball.
Okay, all right.
Neophyte.
So see that, game them last night, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Big man. At halftime, I left the Cavaliers game, when I left, I tell the man them very close to me, I say, listen, I am not watching Speed defend and win the game, with them. I got me hard. At halftime, I could...
Wait, so Speed is the Jamaican Jose Marino. That is when Jose was in his prime still.
At halftime, I said this game are done. When we reach home, I just see some of my general man say, big one, Speed at the goat.
Yeah.
Me hate it, me dislike it, me not like see it. The ball game went to, that's why I rate Jose Marino highly, and that was me.
Yeah, but in his prime, he was the boss at one point. Yeah.
But big man, Speed, the man nullify Mobile, and also I think Xavier fall feet, big man. Me see Mobile calm down the ball game. After having a little push up on them, I see the defender step on the ball and calm down the ball game. And I say, why you do that? Speed want exactly.
You know what? I hear Speed admitting that 10 years ago, him think he been know ball, but as soon as him start the coaching courses very seriously and try to educate himself. Me wonder if there's something. No, me wonder if there's something really that it really helped that significantly. But Speed admits that him has improved significantly as a coach. And come like Speed, go home after the first game and say, you watch me, not talk about Moby this and Moby and knock ball and fancy this and that. And look there. Yes.
And when the game done, the game was 5. When must we no good now? So
Yeah.
I say Speed, don't teach everything so much. Man say me have too much style and pattern.
Yeah, always. You might have got the way the truth.
I said the same man is over. Me have too much style and pattern. You understand? But big man thing, you have to give it now. Me as like
Why no? It's not the same thing.
Why am I different now when me used to tell them say me can't see why we can
when a tear down a Mobile team, so
man a tear down more
a bigger better team than this. Yeah, but him face a bigger better team and he make sure so them can't beat him and go win on penalty.
You don't understand how remember we talk about me personally in Zidane. How highly rate the Mobile team. The must have him as good enough.
No, Mobile no good like more present. Mobile no good like more present. And more present have a bigger coaching staff too. We tell them say that they can for us better than all that.
The Mount Pleasant, the team we used last year came Mount Pleasant. We are bigger than a Cavaliers.
I bet. Oh, I see your point. I see his point. You know, because he lost some quality.
Last King and busy.
No, you're right, Bull. You're right. Yeah, and him lose in big baller. However, him lose in big baller.
And him lose busy, and him lose.
Yeah, yes, busy already. Yeah, and where's the other guy?
I'll come back and beat up them man.
He never have to win it. He never have to win it, you know.
When me say me no see no problem with that man I get the national team. Me here say me Speed a pay me off. The whole I know I got that. Me right down the wrong as usual. Oh.
Big up Portmore still. You don't tell me to say that dangerous.
Yeah, man. We both agreed on that.
Me tell you know. Yesterday argument never me come over that year time.
Oh, by the way, you never big up Portmore United in the early part of the season what they were doing. Yesterday.
Yeah, me like them. Me like them. The first 2 times I see them.
I don't remember.
Me don't remember some me.
Alright, big up to Miss Marian. She was in the technical chair for the entire program, worked very hard. Big up to all the callers, big up to all listeners. Join us tomorrow. Or remember, people, 1A Caledonia Avenue, that's G-Wiz Car Park, May 29. Big bad Arsenal celebration. All you Manchester United fans, one at haters, and Chelsea, you're all invited to come and celebrate with us. After them beat us for 22 years, the amount of troll me, and make me hide and me shame and quiet in a group and all them thing there. And me a fret and my belly a run. Backsuit, fly down for the party, the boss. May 29, 1 Caledonia Avenue. It's a party. And a whole heap of nice. You know what will be there. But join us tomorrow. So long.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
It's the #1 radio in the atmosphere, here, there, and everywhere. Omega Radio.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, June 7th to Sunday, June 28th, with the telethon reveal during Sunday service on June 28th.
Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Omega Church.
Support.
Omega Church USA invites you to join us this Sunday at 11 a.m. for a powerful worship experience at 1103 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida 33076. Break every yoke off your life through fasting and prayer service Wednesdays at 12 noon and grow deeper in the Word Thursday Bible study at 7